Hello everyone, Christina Werner here. Welcome to another video for STAMPtember.com. Today I'm using the Whimsy Stamps STAMPtember 2023 collaboration set. It is called Spooky and Mice, and there are the cutest little images with mice dressed up in Halloween costumes. I'm starting out by creating a background using Iris, Mandarin, and Sprout inks from Simon. I'm going to be ink blending these three inks to create a very moody Halloween-esque background. These are three colors that when I think of Halloween, I think of right away. A bright green, almost like a slimy green, a bright orange, and then also more of a moody bluish purple. And when you blend these three colors together, where the colors meet, you sort of get this moody brown shade, and it really lends itself to a more spooky type of vibe. So it's perfect for creating a background like this. Now these are positively saturated inks, which mean that they are water reactive. So after I had them blended on some white cardstock, I then took a water bottle. I'm just using a distress sprayer from Holtz, and I sprayed a little bit of water into the palm of my hand, sprinkled on a few little droplets, and then I actually just sprayed the spray bottle from a little bit away from the paper, and I got this really great texture. I thought it was perfect for this background, and I really leaned into that splotchy look by also taking some white gouache, which is an opaque white paint, and I diluted it so it was a little bit more fluid, and then ran my brush off the edge of an acrylic block to give myself a little more control as I splattered the paint. So I'm going to hit this with my heat tool just to speed along the drying process, and then I'm going to set it aside until I'm ready for it when I assemble my card. I then stamped my images in a Copic-friendly ink. I use Simon Says Stamp Intense Black ink. This is an alcohol-friendly ink, and it's also waterproof, so if you wanted to watercolor the images, you could as well. Hit that with my heat tool since I did stamp it a few times for solid lines, and then I went into coloring with my Copics, and I'll speed along the video process so you can see the coloring from beginning to end. after the images were colored and cut out, I just did a little fussy cutting since I don't have dies for these, I then started to assemble my card. I first took that colorful background that I created earlier and adhered it to a card base. This card base was made out of some Neenah Classic Crest Solo Right 110-pound cardstock. And then I took another piece of that same cardstock and I sort of drew a squiggle on here. My idea is to have two pieces that are going to go over this background, and then the area in between is what will show through. So it's going to have sort of like this almost smoke-like squiggle that the colorful background is shown through. So I cut out both sides, and you can see it right here. There's the first half and there's the second half. And I wanted to keep those corners intact so that I could line them up on the card. Because I penciled the design, I also took an eraser and just cleaned up any pencil lines. To adhere these pieces of white cardstock to my card base, I actually did a little bit of stamping first because I knew I wanted to have them on a foam adhesive, but I wanted the greeting to be stamped on the white. So I stamped this small little happy haunting from the stamp set on the right side of the cutout. And then I put some foam adhesive on the back of that cutout. And since the corners were the right side of the card, I put it in my MISTI upside down without the foam mouse pad piece inside. And then I was able to line up that corner and adhere it. And this just has some foam adhesive on the back. I did the same thing for the other corner. I just rotated my card and then placed that piece down right on top of the background. So my pieces are all assembled. Now I just have to assemble all of my colored images onto the card. So I put foam adhesive on the back of all of these images. When they were right over the colorful background, I had 2 layers of foam so that it would pop up all the way. And if it was more on the white, it just had 1. Now it wouldn't be a Halloween card without a little sparkle, so I squeezed out some Stickles glitter glue onto some scratch paper, just that interior piece that I cut out earlier, and then I used my fingertips to distribute the glitter glue. I didn't want to put it directly onto my project from the bottle because I thought the glitter would be a little bit too intense, and this way it's just a little smattering of glitter. So that is the card for today using the Whimsy Stamps collaboration set for STAMPtember 2023. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you check out the stamp set. There are links down below. As always, when the stamp set is sold out, it is sold out and not coming back. Thanks for watching today, and I'll catch you guys in another video very soon.
I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.